Hi there. I have recently gotten out of an EMDR intensive with a dissociative client who went from having like 6 panic attacks a day and being one step from suicide to feeling excited about her future, open to dating again, and sleeping through the night in just 2 days. So, complex trauma client, stabilized, treatment outcomes, really doing great. Part of that was the intensive format. Obviously, part of that is the EMDR. But I want to tell you what I did to make that amount of growth possible in just 2 days. Okay. So the first thing is that we used objects to represent the parts of themselves that were reacting to the work, right? So in this way, I'm bringing in, this is a little bit of a sand tray, but it's kind of family sculpting. It's kind of pulling from all kinds of different things. So basically what I had the client do was do a little scavenger hunt in my office. And I was like, go for it. All the items that you see can be used for you, but find something, objects that represent the different parts of yourself or the different ways that you're feeling about doing this work today. And so they went around the room and gathered some certain things. Of course, I'm telling them, take out your thinking part and just kind of go with what calls you. And they go and they arrange them. And then we start talking about what these pieces kind of represent. And we use a lot of somatic tools to just be able to pull out what the resistance is to the work, what the positive pieces to the work are, that sort of thing. And it allowed her to observe herself and her parts instead of being so blended. So, right from the get go, we're starting with more safety because she's got her observing self in mind. And we're then I'm able to get an assessment of how she's feeling towards the work and where we need to resource her to get started. So that's, of course, what we did. We started right with resourcing the parts that were feeling a certain way towards the work, and that led us into the work. And then periodically, they would be asked to reconfigure the pieces to represent their feelings about the work now. So again, it's a way to check in and allows her to, as she's repositioning the objects, it's a tangible reminder that she's shifting. Right? Like things are actually changing as we're doing the work, and she can literally see it in black and white, in 3D objects in front of her, and allows her to see that she's gaining perspective, that it gives us a chance to celebrate together that change. And it's really motivating because she's able to see and celebrate that change as she's going through it. It's also a little brain break, right? From the trauma work back into this observing mind. So again, we're just cocooning all of this work with safety and bringing out the parts of self in a really gentle, playful way that allows it to be safer and gentler. It really allows that right brain to get activated. And for trauma work, we really want to be in both parts of the brain so that the heaviness of the traumatic memory can actually be supported in a better way. So that's my trick, right? Have your clients go out, do a similar scavenger hunt. If they're online, they can do it in their own home and arrange it. And then you just explore that stuff. You start with the parts that are feeling a little bit more resistant to it. And you're not exploring it in a way of like telling them that they're wrong. Instead, you're exploring it with validity and understanding and just seeing where there's openings for them to be able to move into the work. And as you do that and you go slow at the beginning, you're able to go so fast. And it's amazing the amount of change that you can see in a short amount of time with your most complex clients. All right. Go out and try this. Let me know how it goes. If you're watching this online, put it in the comments. If you're watching it through a video that I've sent you from an email, you can reply to the email, and I do get all of those responses. And yeah, I can't wait to see if this is something that enhances your practice. Thanks.